Isabella Bonitale. I study computer science at Hunter College. I am the lead organizer for MLH Hackcon and a general member for Tech Together in New York. I have also been an MLH coach for the past year. Did you know that 89% of Americans suffered from burnout in the last year? This is not an uncommon experience, but if you're unfamiliar, let me explain to you what that is. Burnout feels like you're constantly tired. Wait, so sorry. Burnout feels like you're constantly tired. It's emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. You also can't think straight when you're burnt out. Duh, moments don't feel as obvious as they usually do, and your thinking generally feels duller. You may also be getting sick more easily, so a simple headache or a cold knocks you out, and you may be getting them more often, as you can hear my cough and my cold are in my voice. You can also be sleeping or eating differently than usual. You're either oversleeping or sleep deprived, or stress eating or starving. While that already sounds difficult to manage, burnout and other struggles may be harder for folks who are neurodivergent. I hope we can all be more aware of how our neurodiverse friends, peers, and colleagues are affected so we can all help each other out. For us who have ADHD or are on the spectrum, the volume always feels like it's cranked up to 11. Whether that's overwhelm or burnout, stimulus from the world, or my own thoughts and emotions, everything is loud and drowned in noise that we have to sit through all the time. There's also rejection-sensitive dysphoria, which makes positive feedback from others feel normal or expected, which makes neutral opinions feel bad or disappointing, and negative criticism can feel defeating and devastating. We also have executive dysfunction, which refers to cognitive difficulties with starting tasks, focusing for long periods of time, switching tasks, prioritizing, managing time, and skills of that nature. Something that I've noticed at hackathons is what I like to call the hacker burnout cycle. It's pretty similar to organizer burnout, which you all have experienced, or our general mid-semester burnout as students, though with a different timeline. Following the format of a typical 36-hour event, Friday evening starts off strong, with hackers full of inspiration from the opening ceremony, the team formation, and the ideation. By Saturday, this often leads hackers to forego sleep during that Friday night, riding the energy boost from being inspired. By Saturday, we start seeing friction. This can come from conflict between teammates, self-doubt, or general exhaustion from missing sleep the night before. Sometimes Saturday night, we start seeing hackers looking exhausted, dejected, or hopeless. Everyone's tired or stuck, but they power through the pain just to finish something in time. By Sunday morning, when we get the results, whether they win or not, they can feel rejected or like a failure or a disappointment. So how can we avoid this? Make sure you feed your hackers right. Don't just caffeinate them. Give them brain food that'll help them throughout the weekend. It's better than energy drinks that make you crash at the end of the day. Don't pull arm-lengths. Make sure you take breaks. Pause regularly to rest, even when you don't think you need it. Because if you're tired now, if you don't think you're tired now, you're going to be tired tomorrow because you're borrowing tomorrow's energy. Switch your mindset. Seeing it as room for growth instead of an embarrassing setback will help you tolerate negative events and emotions more easily. Finally, I suggest delegating and prioritizing. These time management skills are super important for organizers. An important skill for a leader is to be able to entrust smaller tasks to their team. Prioritize the tasks that only you can do, or the riskiest tasks, and give the rest to your team. One suggestion I have for this is the decision matrix you see on the left, which helps you decide based on urgency and importance. I've given you plenty of advice, but if you don't want to hear it from me, hear it from someone who's helped me through my worst moments. Uncle Ira from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I want to share a few lines that he told different kids throughout the story that resonated with me through my healing journey. To Zuko, he said, "Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength." To Toph, he said, "There is nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you." And to Aang, he said, "Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place." Thank you.